So it looks like we're going to get some answers, my people. For those who think that doctor documentation that Tom Aspinall dropped on us, for those who think that's fake, well, guess what? We're going to be answered. And people are going to be exposed. Because Tom Aspinall, during his interview today with Ariel Helwani, said that they have already sent all the documentation, all the doctor's injuries to the UFC.
We sent them all the doctor's reports and stuff, so that's all we can do.
So if it is fraudulent, if it is a fake doctor's note with everything on there, everything is fake about this documentation, the UFC will release that, my people. Tom Aspinall will not be sending no fake documentation stuff to the UFC. They will automatically be able to call it fraudulent, and every single person who was making videos on Tom Aspinall on this subject will be correct. But if nothing comes out, you guys were all wrong. All these so-called UFC content creators, which you guys all are, but so-called experts that, oh, font this, font, oh, my girlfriend's a doctor, girlfriend a doctor this, all exposed, okay? So I can't wait for that, man. We'll finally get some answers when it comes to Tom Aspinall on that. Now, a second thing that I want to talk about. Tom Aspinall may be heading into the bad end and having a bad relationship with the UFC, specifically Dana White, not Hunter Campbell, okay? Because in this interview, Tom Aspinall talks about how he's never talked to Dana White. He never even had a relationship with him in the first place. He does all his talking with Hunter.
I've spoken to the UFC since, but I've not spoken to, me and Dana don't really speak like that anyway, so.
Ever?
No.
And he says he's very disappointed in the way that Dana's been acting, talking about his eye poke fight and everything that went down with that.
He hadn't spoke to me. He hadn't give any he was already giving updates on my health, and he had no idea what had gone on. Yeah, so disappointing, mate. Disappointing.
There's so many different things that I could bring up when it comes to Dana White and, fairness in the organization, right? When Terrence Bud Crawford fought against Canelo Alvarez, we had the press conference it was the last press conference. You had somebody by the name of Sean Zittle who called Dana White out, talking about the Muhammad Ali act this, talking about that. So, there's already a lot of things that you can say. But the fact that Dana White and the way that they treat Tom Aspinall, who's the heavyweight champion of the world, by not even making contact with him, right? Not even checking in, not even doing anything like that towards Tom Aspinall.
They're telling you, go to this doctor, we'll take care, we'll fly you out, this specialist, we have your back, take your time. Have they shown you the love and support that someone in your position deserves?
Not really.
Is that frustrating?
Yeah, well, it's disappointing, mate.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
It's absolutely ridiculous and just gives you more and more firepower on why some of the stuff that's been going down in the UFC recently has just been absolutely ridiculous. From horrible matchmaking, from the best not fighting the best anymore, it being a popularity contest, to the hate on Tom Aspinall, to the hate on every single fighter. It goes every single way. At the end of the day, I'm stunned by, hearing Tom Aspinall talk about all this. And by the way, my friends, this dude's literally going to get eye injections, goddamn needles to his eyeballs to carry on and fix his eyeballs in this process. There's no return date yet. They keep asking when he's going to return. He told Ariel Helwani that he can't even answer that question yet because they still are running tests through the eye doctors, my friends. Now, to me, this is breaking news. I can't wait to see if the UFC comes out and says that those eye documentation papers are fraudulent, because then people will be exposed. But if not, then the other side of people will be exposed. And that's one thing that I love about combat sports, my people, is no matter what you do and no matter what you say, the facts are the facts. And at the end of the day, the people's true colors come out, my friend. So we're gonna see, man. Absolutely interesting. This is the MMA Boxing Addicts channel. My name is Alex Ramos. We got ourselves a Tom Aspinall update, and I'm out.